Hazel Vam, Psychic came here with a very brief reminder for you about interfering in another's lessons. I think this is something we probably all experience either from being the person who's interfering or the person who's going through the lessons and maybe having some interference done on our behalf. Interfering in someone's lessons often looks like I want to save my friend, family member, loved one from some kind of hardship. It's when you can see what's coming for your friend, your family member, your lover up ahead, and you don't want them to have to experience that hard thing. A really, really great example of this, and this is a tough example, but a great example was my sister's drug use. Obviously, we all know where meth is going to take you. And I, for one, did not want to see my sister go down that path. I knew that meth use is a terminal addiction. It is. Meth use is a terminal addiction. And I didn't want her to go down that path. And so I tried a lot of different ways to interfere with her lessons. I called CPS. I called the police. I did all sorts of stuff to try to interfere with my sister's lessons of drug use. And the bottom line is the more that I interfered, the more that when I finally did decide to release and stop interfering, the harder her lesson was going to be. And it was. My mom and I interfered a lot in my sister's lessons to try to prevent her from, unfortunately, what happened, which was the ultimate lesson in death. Had we not much earlier on, had we not interfered and let her learn those lessons early, it may have been different. And so my word to you today is to be very conscious of when you are interfering in another's lessons. Most of the time, when you do finally surrender and let go and say, okay, fine, I give up, I'm going to stop, you're going to have to learn it the hard way. Most of the time, they're going to learn it the very hard way. So interfering prolongs what they need to hear and learn, and oftentimes it makes the lesson harder. Let me know in the comments below if you have experienced this, if you are an interferer. I mean, we are all guilty of it at some point in time. And let me know if you have had something that's been interfered with that when you did finally get the lesson, I want to know if it was harder for you too. Sending you lots and lots of love. Take care, my friends.